noises. Hello, awesome humans. Hail, welcome to stream. Let me just... There we go. Hope you're having a good day, a great day, good time of day, good time zone, whatever time of day it is for you. Hope it is a good one. Hope you're staying safe. Today's fact of the day is a crow fact. Crows prove the size doesn't determine intelligence, as these medium-sized birds outperform many larger animals in cognitive tests. Their success shows that brain power matters more than physical size. If I sound a little far away from my mic, it's because I am. I have stuff out because I was making something for myself. I wanted a new thing to hang on my door, but then I'm like, wait a minute, it will get ruined if I hang it on the door. So I'm just making a little house decoration for myself. However, 2 paint markers exploded on it, so I've kind of had to wait for things to dry and then fix it. Can I get closer to the microphone? I'm not gonna be able to move it over because we're gonna have the iPad and we're gonna be drawing. So that's not going to work now, is it? No, it's not. How? Oh, it gets worse when you look it up more. Oh, I hate everything. I'm not sure which one to click. Because the one I was reading had other information. Are you going to say the same thing? Pay to read. Hey, no. Let's try this one. This article is like when the teacher asks you to write a page and you write your words really big so you don't have to write as much. I think they cut a lot out because they didn't want to write it. Where's the other one? So I'm not going to be too into this. I just want to say that it happened and then we're going to move on. Because I think it's really shitty. Apparently there's already one of these to some extent. I don't know. Their wording is kind of vague, so I can't tell if it's just hold on, let's see. Nope, never mind. If you go farther down, it is not vague. Immigration Detention Center in Leesport, Berks County, Pennsylvania. ICE buys $87 million warehouse in Berks County as it plots expansion of immigration detention centers across the U.S. Now, here's the thing. This is why I was looking through the articles. This article keeps getting, it has a video that, pops up and blocks you reading it. So you kind of have to keep clicking out of it. Where is it? Why does it look like they rewrote it? I took a picture of it too. I have a picture of it, brother. Why don't I see it? Here it is. Never mind, they didn't. Okay, so this was a recent sale. It looks like it literally went through yesterday while we were all getting mad at a groundhog who everyone just decided to shine a light at and wake up. Be nice to Puxatawny Phil, y'all. Bro's just doing his best like everyone else. The property was most recently called the Hamburg Logistics Center, and before that was the site of the Mountain Springs Arena, a county landmark known for rodeos and demolition derbies. It neighbors an Amazon warehouse and the Mountain Springs Camping Resort. The building is one of at least 23 that ICE plans to convert into an immigration detention facility. Bloomberg reports the Berks County warehouse, the one in the sale, could house up to 1,500 beds. Now, let's do some math here. So, 23 times 1,000, and then 23 times 500. Okay. $35,000 people. Thanks to the One Big Beautiful Bill, ICE has new funding to expand detention space to keep these criminals off American streets before they are removed for good from our communities, a spokesperson said. This is a spokesperson for ICE. State Senators Chris Gebhard and Representative Jamie Barton, the Republicans represent the area, said they reached out to federal contacts to gather more information. What more information? What do you think they're using it for? They're turning into YMCA. What the fuck do you think they're using it for? The only person here in the article who actually like gave a shit at all was the one who declined to comment, and it's the Democratic senator. She has concern, but she's like trying to be vague about it, which you can tell is like concerning in and of itself. So yeah, cool, amazing, great, fucking hell. I didn't have captions on. Sorry for not having captions on for any of that. That was yeah, I found that last night at like 3 a.m. when I was getting ready for bed. I don't remember where I saw that. Was that? I think that was attached to like the governor of PA being like, I'm getting ready to announce new plans, and someone's like, so what about the ICE detention center that was just purchased? It's like, oh, is that why you just posted a twit longer instead of actually giving a shit that ICE is in PA? Anyway, pick up your good vibes. Pick up your good vibes. Let's do something. Let's do something. Let's use our energy for something not fucking horrible. I think we'll do some make 10 and then definitely some fruit salad, because I think I could get a good score today. Also, I apologize if my internet's a little shitty. It kept dropping earlier, but it's been more consistent, so who could tell what's going to happen? Not me. Looking for my overlays. There we go. Where's my sources? They're gone. I can be so honest, I've had a migraine for the last 2 weeks. Non-stop pain behind my eyes. There's other things going on, but the worst thing is the pain behind my eyes because I just keep crying because of it. It looks like I'm like really, really sad, and while I am sad, it's not that. I'm just literally like the pressure's so bad. I just look like I'm just like spontaneously like sobbing. I don't know if it's just that it's so bright outside the majority of the time that I can't see shit. Could it be perhaps? Who could know? Oh, we still got time. We can run it. Oh, I hope you got your good vibes. I took them. Sorry. Apologies. Uh, 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 I fear I can't count. Guys, what numbers make 10? I forgot. That. And then that. Motherfucker, where are you? Something here has to do it, but I can't think to add the numbers. Yeah, like that, for sure. Okay. Shit. Fuck. I went too far down on that one. Reset. I think this is just a lot of twos. Why did they put so many here? Why? Oh, I could have left it at 69. Ah, shit. Well. Hold on 1 second while I check on birds. And then... And then some fruit salad. Sorry, I muted and didn't realize I muted. Okay, if you missed your good vibes, get them one more time. Because I've got to pull this up. My chair is obnoxious and stuck to my desk. Let's try that. Sorry for all of the noise. Whoa. Whoa, what's that about? I may go no mic for a bit while working on art just because I want to eat some hummus and rice cake. And that will be very crunchy, and I don't know if everybody wants to hear all the crunchy. So I swear to God, nothing I do is fixing what's happening with my head. It's like, but have you drank water? Consider I cannot possibly drink more. Okay, a pineapple is huge. No, literally, a pineapple is very big. I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I have a new favorite kind of apple. I think Empire has been overthrown. Unironically, I think Empire has just been dethroned as my favorite apple. So, I got apples at Aldi, and I couldn't find Empire, but I found Snapdragon. And I was like, okay, these look kind of good. I guess I'll get them. They're very, very nice apples. Holy shit. I think I may be forever changed. I've been converted to Snapdragon apples. Whatever just happened, I like. I need my email to shut up. Unless it's something actually useful, I don't want to hear about it. Just got an email being like, your internet provider has been bought out by Verizon. Hey, I've gotten this email 3 times in the last week. I am very aware. I could not be aware of it more. Meanwhile, my parents and I have the same provider, and they did not know this happened. I was talking to my mom, and I was like, yeah, so you know, they got bought out by Verizon, and she goes, what? I think today's the day we find out what happens when you combine 2 watermelons. Don't ask me how I think this. I just have a feeling. Oh, why are you separating? That's wrong of you. Going up is wrong. Stop. Stop what you're doing. Oh my word, it just keeps going. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Okay. We'll take that. Okay. But it's gonna shoot up. They're literally touching. Okay. Oh, this is precarious. Okay. Fuck, actually. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's good and fine. What do you mean? This is bad. Okay. Shh. You're staring too loud. I'm gonna scream. Why? Why can't... Okay. What did you do? Stop it! God, it was so frustrating for it to be up there. That sounded a lot louder than that was. Oh, because that's right. The mic is on top of the mouse pad. Sorry for being loud. Okay, this is the last one, and then we're gonna start some art after. That was so nerve-wracking. Oh my god. No. Stop what you're doing. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, huge if true. Now let's see. You ever, like, a part of a conversation and someone, like, is really, like, well spoken on the topic and they're, like, having a very well thought out response, and then you go to say something and then it's just like, fuck yeah. Like, your response compared to, like, they're very well thought out, like, what they're saying is good, and you're just like, fuck yeah. Because that was me yesterday. I was like, in response to something, and I was like, I want to show my support for this side of the conversation, but I don't have a really eloquent way to do it. I'm just gonna say what I know I can say, and it's this. I think I failed. Oh no. That stupid orange is goofing everything up. Now it's another orange. Why is it always an orange? Fall. What the heck? Why are they like this? This is weird. Screwed, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, there was no saving that. No chance at all. None. None. I couldn't do it. We probably will come back to this though. Because I really want to play more of it. I want to work a little bit on art and then I will get my hummus. I'm gonna get the iPad set up. Where do I put the pencil in the markers? Cool. I will never find it there ever again. I like when TikTok gives me notifications, and I've used it maybe once in the last like 5 months, maybe twice. I'm not there. I don't have desire to be there. It sucks. Let's see. Is that right? Yeah, that should be right. I have to find the frog. Because I was working on something else last night. I found frog. Oh wait, what happened there? Hold on. I have like I'm not trying to discourage anybody from doing this by the way when I bring this up. I have like a bone to pick with the whole knowing your neighbors part of what's going on. Like community is important, having connections to your community is important, and supporting your community is important 110%. However, I've been in this area my whole life. I live by my parents. I paid the utilities and the repairs on this place. This is the area I know. I'm sure a lot of people are in the area they've always been in and know the people around them and have known them, right? So it's not a matter of like, well, get to know your neighbors, make sure you know your neighbors, like in that regard. There, during the last election, almost every person on the stretch had Trump signs. And then as soon as the negative stuff started happening, like the quote unquote negative stuff started happening, the signs started to disappear very slowly. There was one house in particular that had like flags all over it. Those flags are gone. Like if you went by it now, you would not know. You would not suspect that that house had been decked in Trump shit. You would not know now if you drove through this area that these houses had this stuff. I know my neighbors. I know that they accept my parents. But someone like me, I'm white. I'm also queer. The people on this stretch are very much a nice, quiet town kind of people. They don't like anything that challenges the norm or what they think is peaceful. I know there are racist people here. I know there are people that suck ass here, like they're just awful. I know there are people that would be defensive of you, but only if you're white. So, like, the whole knowing your neighbors thing is just, I don't know, man. I get that you want to help the community. I get that you need to get back to the community and make sure community is strong. But also, hey, some of us are in positions where the people around us are not good people. I forgot to turn on QuickTime. I've been trying to figure out what's wrong with my screen. I mean, literally, I go to work every day and get misgendered or get nasty comments from men for my entire shift. I have coworkers who know I'm not straight and cis, and who said, "Oh, I'll try to get, your pronouns right, or not use certain terms," and then they'll like completely just give up on it, and then like a week later they'll circle back to it, and then it's just back to doing everything the way it was. Like, hey, pick one. Like, I unfortunately do know the people around me, and a lot of them do not like who I am or tolerate anything outside of their norm, because a lot of the people here are the people who blast Fox in their house all day, or worse, in their house all day. I grew up in one of those households. So, like, know your neighbors, know who's safe and who's not, and check in with the people who you can check in with. Like, know who's safe, for sure, 100%. But don't, like, when it's like, know your neighbors, don't go trusting the people who you know support this shit, but are just doing it quietly. Because I still remember which house had the swastikas outside. I think they moved, which is amazing. However, I remember. And I remember that everyone around that house said nothing for a week. So, anyway. Forg. Oh, I forgot. We were making emotes, so he has no background. I have to give his background back. Hold on. But yeah, TLDR. Just trust who's safe and check in with the people who need it. Why is the furnace kicking on? I know it's cold, but it's freezing! We hit 30 degrees for the first time in a week and a half! Yo, that's nuts! How does the Puxatawny Phil thing work? Hold on. So Puxatawny Phil sees his shadow, more winter, no shadow, less winter? I like that we go and like wake up a groundhog and we're like, yo, tell us the winter. But our state doesn't allow tarot reading. Like, hey, you're asking a groundhog the future. just a little bizarre. I'm trying to figure out how to what to do. So we said sandwich, we said ice cream. Sandwich, ice cream. What else? Tomato? Tomato! A tomato flew around the room before you came. Ah! Anyway. Sorry, I'm being weird. Okay. This is your frog. Do you accept it? Okay. I'm being insane. Hold on. Okay. I want them to be the same size, but I want like a base frog in case I mess up. I'm not gonna put these on any shops or anything because I'm redoing everything. I'm like trashing a lot of stuff, and I feel weird saying that, but I am, just because no better way to say this, the vibe has changed, so I would like to make room for new things and also just declutter. I feel like decluttering is a good way to frame it. Now, about what I said before, if I was about a half hour from where I am now, I was gonna say if I was 15 minutes, but I wouldn't even feel safe doing it there. If I was a half hour from where I was now, I would feel safe putting in the 2024 election. I would have felt safe putting a Harris Wall sign in the yard. If I put one in this yard here, I don't think it would have ended well. This is not an area where people like anything outside of, like, America, guns, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Like, they're very rigid. The stick is very far up everyone's ass. So tomato, ice cream, I would say it's lack of education, but at this point it's just a mix of everything just going to shit. And at some point you do choose that you're just going to be that asshole, so. Sandwich, we need one more. What's one more? Should the tomato be like the little cherry cluster tomatoes? I'm rolling back into the desk again and the chair is gonna flirt. What's another food that this looks like? It looks kind of like a salami, but I don't think a salami works. In a minute, I'm just gonna start like looking up food. Maybe I was gonna say meatball on spaghetti, but that doesn't work. Why does the saturation look fucked? Is it just am I losing my mind? I feel like every time I stream, I feel like on my computer it looks great, and then for you guys it looks weird. I fear I'm losing my mind. Let me see something here. Okay. I did something. We're gonna see if this is better or worse. That's closer to what I'm seeing by like a smidge, but also I could just be fooling myself, which is better one or two, and I just say they're the same. I don't know. I can't tell if it's better or not, but we're gonna run with it. I need another food. Tomato, ice cream, sandwich. Here, let's look at what we can do so far. I'm gonna just drag this one over so we have 4, and then it'll make more sense maybe. Okay, so like that. So tomato's gonna have like its little thing, like it came off the vine. Ice cream is gonna be, I think we'll do a waffle cone actually. That way we can do like the drippies. And then maybe like whip on top. I might decide the whip is unnecessary like a freaking pigeon at the Grammys, but for now I think it's okay. It's giving orange sherbet a little bit. Sherbet sounds so weird to say. I grew up saying it's sherbet. Sherbet. Also, I recently discovered that I need to get a new library card because I can't fucking find mine. I had one. I got one when I was little for the library by the school I attended. I shouldn't say little. I was probably like 10, 11. I was in middle school, I think. I don't know. But I got a library card like for the school that I would be transitioning into anyway. I don't remember how it worked. I got a library card for the library by the school. Because I think my family figured, well, if you're at school, we can stop at the library sometime and get you books. And as long as they're God-honoring books. And I thought I still had my card and I can't find it. So I think I'm going to get a library card, but I think I'm going to get it for the library by where I work. Because those cards work differently. From what I can tell, they work for any library in the county. And there's something else that goes with them because of how those libraries work. I don't know if that's the case for all libraries. because the last few times I've been to the library, I just went in and read books and then left. I didn't like check out books, or I was there to help like with schoolwork. Like we were there to like work on a project together, so I was like, okay, I brought my computer, let's work on the project, and then I left. So I figured I need to get a new card. However, I wanted to get it, and then the freaking storm hit, and the library has parking that's really, really bad. So I don't know how to park with the current snow situation. So I'm waiting for the snow to evaporate. I feel like it's mean to have it dripping on his face, actually. That looks weird. It looks like someone spilled like stuff on him. I wanted to do melty cheese, but that might look weird. We'll go by feel. Because I wanted to be able to check out books for reference pictures, so I could like work on sketches. I thought sketching those would help me, and it didn't. What does that toad? It's not a freaking toad. It's a Pac-Man frog, South American horned frog. What does it look like? Bro, I'm gonna look up food. Where am I? I typed in food, and I'm in. I mean W that I'm here. It's some non-profit, but I don't know where I am. Oh, one of the first pictures is an AI fish. Oh, we still want to do possums. Possums. Possums and opossums are two very different things. They look very different. That it doesn't look like a pancake. Doesn't look like a hot dog. Could we pull off a baked potato? Hold 1 second, please. I want to look at baked potato, and it gives me baked potato and oven before baked potato. Hey, Freedom, thank you. No one's gonna eat them. No. Of course not. What do you mean? Just a little guy. Okay. I have to move this one down a little bit to account for baked potato toppings. Looks delicious. I'm trying to figure out what toppings to put on them. He looks kind of weird right now. The cheese looks insane. There. He looks silly. Bacon, shredded cheese, sour cream, and chives. I think we can do that. I think I did too much bacon. Here, chives. I'll remember that those are chives, maybe. Probably. I don't know how I feel about the whip now. I knew I was gonna be indecisive about the whip. Let's see, that is not the same size. That's too small. That'll work. I don't know if it's gonna be like too much. I mean, it makes it blend more as an ice cream. Because I don't have another frog fur on top. Sprinkles? Sprinkles would be cool. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. That way I remember to put them on it. Sprinkles there, right? Yay. Okay. On his nose. On his nose. Oh, that looks like it's going in his nose. Oh no. Too many. Too many. We'll try 2 for now. 2 looks good. He's very round. I like the 2. I just put it a little too close to where his nostril should be because I didn't give him nostrils. I was like, bro doesn't need nostrils. He's fine. I didn't do the full nostril. I only did like the indent. You got a soup? And a coffee? Awesome, awesome. I was trying to figure out if I shaded this guy and I didn't. I only did the shading for the emote. Which makes it a little easier because I don't have to do it for the rest of it. Yeah, he's a tomato! I figured he looks a little like an heirloom, so we have 1 tomato. He's just a baby. I'm gonna have to fix the outline for his eye, but that's okay. Does that look like that'll have to work? Put his perspective. No clue. Couldn't tell you. I don't know what's under him in the waffle cone. This app is free. If you want, you could try this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Sketchbook. Sketchbook is free. You pay to add more stuff. But this is all free. The previous app I had decided to segment itself into like 5 and make them all different subscriptions. After using it for like 6 years. So I switched to this because I wasn't doing that again. Yeah, they sprung it on everybody for no reason. So one day I opened the app and they're like, we have updated the terms of service and we are moving to subscription-based payment. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because forever it had just been that you paid one time, I think it was like $5. And I get if they had wanted to make another installment of payment, like if they were like, hey, we'd like to ask you for another payment to keep using the service because we're implementing a lot of changes. But no, they just went, hey, we're breaking up the app and you're getting charged. So before I could get charged, I deleted the whole thing. I went, yeah, no, bye. That's how you use all of your app users. Yeah, everyone was very angry. They currently have a bunch of AI reviews trying to boost their rating. The one is from, no joke, the last time I was looking through the reviews, the one was from like a kid who was like 7 being like, I am 7 and I like this app. It is great. I'm gonna have to fix your toes. I killed your toes. Smushed them. Oh no, it's happening again. Bro doesn't have feet. The only thing I don't like about this app, there's one thing, is this thing. I cannot figure out how to get rid of it. Other than that, it's pretty good. Have you tried any apps before for drawing at all? This one's not, like, too bad to learn. It's pretty forgiving. Ah, no. You don't need that. Don't do that. I don't know what flavor he is. I've never had an orange ice cream. Tomato. Ice cream. Sandwich. Potato. No, that's fair. I like both. For some health reasons, I like digital just because it's easier to undo. But yeah, some things do change with digital. Like, some things, unfortunately, depending on how you do them, they don't transfer over. Like, there's stuff that I do traditionally that I can't mimic with digital. But also, my style has changed a lot in the last year, so it's easier for me to make them look kind of the same. Because it made a lot of my art more like chunky lines and more mixed media. Do you want pink sprinkle? No. It has to be rainbow sprinkles. They're the only bright ones. I'm trying to make sure I don't make them all go the same way, because I have done that before. I'm trying to figure out if I should do purple or blue. I think this one should be blue. I'll either make it all go the same way, or I'll do like... And I'll be like, oh wait a minute, that's not right. I want them to have the squiggles, but I think the squiggles will be too much. Like, I guess I do that. Maybe not. I just didn't shade, so the squiggles kind of look a little out of place. Oh, wait. Okay. We won't put them on the lip. No. There is one thing about traditional art that bothers me, and it's getting like good pictures of it. There's an absolutely horrible picture that I can do nothing about. I sent it in for a contest. And the ones I took of it, I could edit a little bit because I noticed like my lighting was like reflecting off. So I was like, oh, let me fix that. And everything looked good after that. It looked fine. When the contest was over, they posted everyone's entries. That's a little low. So whether you won or you entered, they posted everything. And when I saw mine, I was like, oh no! Scanning was always my way to go. I wish they had scanned it. If they scanned it and this is how it came out, that's absolutely horrible. It's... Hang on. It's somewhere. I think it'll kill my mic if I try to like make it a source. For some reason my computer does that. I'm gonna screenshot it. Oh my god. Every time I look at it, it gets worse. So, they added it to the site because they put everyone's entries in. And I meant for it to have a lot of yellow because the plant is a golden paintbrush. It's supposed to be yellow. However, their scan or photo, whichever it is so bad. What is this? That's not how it looks. I'm trying to find where mine is. If I even have it. Thank you. That's color pencil and paint marker. That's their scan. This is the one I took before it went out. This is not the one that I edited. This is one I just took so I had a photo in case it got damaged in shipping. Because I packaged it and realized I didn't get an actual photo. Because as soon as I saw them uploading everyone's photos, I was like, oh, mine looks really bad. The difference is just a little crazy. I haven't looked at my other entry for that contest. 1 second. There was one more. No, what the? Where am I? Internet? Nope. So they do, it's the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. They do multiple contests. And I entered 2. That's the rules for a contest. Let me in. My lord, why can't I find this? I entered another one anyway, and I'm almost certain that that one is like almost in the same light. Yeah, that one also is really yellow. Oh my god. So I think maybe yellow is just a bad color to send. I was so excited to do yellow too, because I was like, wait, I think this color is gonna be so pretty. Looks putrid. Fish and Wildlife Office satellite. They put it right by a fluorescent bulb. Although whoever sends them back from that office both years has packed them really nice. They've been very gentle with my art. Also, whoever sent them from Michigan, but whoever I emailed from Michigan was not nice. I'm gonna chalk it up to that they don't know how to write an email. I'm gonna say that's what did it. Why does that sandwich look like it's moving? Like, it can look like it's moving. It's fine. There's a frog in it. Is your sandwich okay? Yeah, why? There's a frog in it. The only thing worse than their lighting was when I put it through our printers at work, because I wanted some form of it, and our printers turn everything very pink or very green. Yeah, trash. Seeds or no seeds on bun? Or did frog eat all the seeds off bun? Froggy, do you eat all the seeds off of the buns? Or do you not like seeds? This lettuce is fluorescent. Let's see. There we go. I wonder what any of these frogs are thinking. Barbecue sauce. Hims needs barbecue sauce. Very saucy. Saucy guy. I'm getting rid of his feet again. No need for feet. Maybe. So one day these foods enter the food distribution system and someone's like, there's a frog in here. You get freezer burger, and the burger thaws, and there's just a frog in it. Just like, well, that's unexpected. It's like, what are you doing in here? Don't frogs like freeze themselves for the winter? So wouldn't the frogs still just be like looking around like, where am I? Or they like burrow, I think. I don't know if they necessarily freeze themselves. So perhaps the frog would no longer be with us. I want to see something. Ooh. They're very cute. Now for you. time I'm gonna have the cheese go between its eyes. Oh, that looks like hay, like a scarecrow. I almost said like a straw. Like a straw. Why does that look like the color of mold? That's wrong. There we go. So that's gonna be colored over anyway. The toppings. Looks like he's wearing a wig. I'm here to sign the Declaration of Independence. Again, read the quill. John, you took up all the room. Fuck you. Nah. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot in one spot. Bacon is this color. I'm vegetarian, I don't know. Let's go a little darker. Crispy bacon. I only know about bacon bits, because bacon bits are vegetarian. They're made with soy. So I can eat those. It still kind of looks like a wig. Someone got mad at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I considered stretching the frog out and making him a hot dog. And putting him in like beans. For beans and weenies. But I think that wouldn't make sense. I think he would be confusing. Am I missing anything? Like for on a baked potato? I think pepper. You can't see that. Well, this is about to be the most annoying noise. Okay. Woodpecker ASMR. Yay! Okay. Everybody looks good now. Which layer had the U? Oh, I forgot about you. 8. Can I see 8, please? 8.3 is close enough. And what's happening there? Stop. Okay, everybody has their little squiggles. Everybody has their foods. Let's see. What layer did that go on? Oh, whatever. They're all gonna be merged. Merge, 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 merge like traffic is unable to. Don't merge with that one. And leave that one alone. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3, 4. One extra. Keep that here in case something goes wrong. Goodbye. You must leave us. Now you must leave us. Oh. You're a little tall. That's okay. You can be tall. Wants to be tall. I'm really glad I'm not tall because there'd be more of me to be in pain all the time. The sandwich doesn't have mayo. I feel like I should add it just for my own sake, but also maybe the frog hates it. On a textual and spiritual level, the frog despises mayo, so for the lore, there will be no mayo. For the lore! Come here. Okay, great. Now, a color that works with all of them. Hold on, what does this thing say the complementary color is? Oh, I'm so close. It says this is the complementary. And I had like this. I like mine a little better, but I will go a little lighter and a little more teal just to... And then... I have to use the circle tool, don't I? Listen, I don't want to do that. What's another complementary color? No, I don't want purple. As pretty as it is. Stop. Here, I'm stuck in the fill tool. Can I get a different complementary? That'll work. What do you mean layers hidden? I didn't hide it. Why would you tell me such a thing? I want to see something here. I want to try to do something. I don't know if it's gonna work because last time it didn't. What? I have idea. I need a second. Oh wait, hold on. don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try it though. Because last time it just decided to be garbage. Why are you right there? It's such a place. Who put you there? I didn't. Had an idea. Hold on. I'm fixing something. Which one is this? Where are you? Okay. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do though. Back to the task at hand. Okay. Where is it? It literally won't find it. Like, is it good? No, stop. No, I want to change this. It literally can't find it. It's right here. How does it not know where it is? I hope y'all are enjoying the giant frog. And how do you find the giant frog? That's annoying. Why can't it find it? I'm trying to see if there's like a media file I can override briefly, but it literally won't find it. Okay, let's switch that back and see if that's a problem. Let's see. I don't see why this is an issue. This is so bizarre. I'm gonna try one more thing. This is the only thing I can think of that's causing this issue. And it shouldn't be what's causing this issue. I think that it has to do with the crop. Like the way the file is? It shouldn't be. But... That's stupid as hell. Anyway, we got it. I didn't put audio behind it. I'm gonna do that when it gets posted. Something goofy. There's like a Nintendogs cover or something I'll probably use. I wish I could find it. There used to be a game for Nintendo DS. It was Dogs with a Z, and the music that would play when you'd walk your dog, I get stuck in my head sometimes. And if I could ever find a cover of that or that sound, I'd be so happy. Is it available? I've never found it. But I feel like that would work with this as well. Oh, I had to take this apart. This is just so bad. Oh. Oh, Lord. What happened here? Okay. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna check on the birds, get everything set. We're gonna do some outlining for opossums, And then a little more fruit salad because I really, really, really want this more fruit salad. I didn't do anything. Nothing is different. Nothing has changed. I got my hummus. I think we should continue stream like this. I'm gonna eat a little of my hummus really quick. sorry. I really don't want to crunch. Okay. Okay. Any microphone at all. I think it's cooked. I think it's done. I think I need to get this frog off my screen. Oh, okay. A little bigger. Please tell me I put the right animal in the title of this stream. I spelled it wrong. One P, two S's. It's okay. You saw nothing. And if you did, forget immediately. That's how it goes. I think my mic figured out its issues. If not, I'll just start screaming. It's one way to handle it. A very bad way. Okay. So the goal is to do a set of them facing one way, and a set of them facing the other way. But it's literally just going to be mirrored of what we do the first time. I worded it kind of bad last time, but I do want to do a possum that represents either like I'm still probably going to work this bad, but like either, because it's supposed to be like so you can make like a couple or whatever the relationship looks like whatever the dynamic is. So I figured we would have one that could be a straight or cis one, but not do the pride flag, because I'm not gonna fucking do that. So I figured we'd do all of them with like kind of lighter versions of the pride flags. For the opossum that's supposed to be like the either unlabeled or like straight and cis one, I figured we'd just have them wearing like still have like a pride hat. And then however you interpret that for whatever you want to use these for, you can, because these are just going to go on my site so you can use them. On the site or on Instagram. I don't know which. I don't really care if people use my stuff as long as they don't resell it or feed it to AI. I have very strict rules. How will you ever keep up? The goal today is just to draw one possum, and then we'll have the one opossum, and we can make it smaller and make the little ones. That way when you put two of them together, they make a color. Or you can make whatever like shape you want, really. So it's gonna be mirrored. So like here. How close am I zoomed in? That's kind of a lot. Let's go. There. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be better, I think. Because I want them to be able to be side by side. Yeah. Oh, the nose would have to go up just a little bit. Yeah. Got it. Okay. some people don't want to label their attraction or identity. Some people in the relationship are not queer, but are with someone who's queer. So I figured, hey, let's still have that representation for everybody. While not meaning with straight pride flag, that's weird. If you're here for that, fuck off. This is about making sure every relationship can be represented. This isn't about making sure you going, but what about straight people can be represented? You're represented all of the time. That is very crunchy. I am very zoomed in for why. That's the lightest or darkest we'll go. And if you don't want them to be a heart, they don't have to be a heart. They can just do whatever they want. Could also just be like to symbolize friends as well. I'm kind of glad that there's some shaking going on. It suits this. This suits the opossum. I'm gonna go check on what temperature it is really quick just to make sure everything's good. I feel that wasn't clarified, but yeah, it's for any kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. Absolutely not the point. So I figured, like, we do everybody going in one direction, right? So I'm probably gonna do like 12. I know I'm not gonna get everybody's flags, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do a bunch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Okay, probably 15. So 15, we can do 15, 15, 15. Goodness. Yeah. Oh, look it! I want one extra just to keep. Oh. How did I get here? That's wrong. Oh, I had it. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay. No. I have to be able to hit 6 rows total. Because then we're going to flip everybody once they're done. So that you can have them going both ways to make hearts. Or whatever design you'd like. No. That one was fine. Okay, that should be enough room. Let's see about some colors here. Can we see okay? You can see, you can see. I'm gonna change this one up just a little bit. Also, I want to do this one first because then I'll have a lot of colors to pull from. Has to be lighter. I'm gonna do the plain one next. I forgot to put the light in their eyes. Hold on. Okay. Three. First one with a not gray tail. Technically black, but it's supposed to be black, but I made it a little lighter. Okay, so far we have, trying to make sure they're all on the screen. We have pride flag, we have unlabeled, or however you'd like to use it. I guess you could use it for allied if you want. It is here. Because these are supposed to be like for relationships of any kind. Friendship, together, whatever. Non-binary, trans, and agender. This one will also not have a gray tail. Whoa, what just happened? Actually, no. I flipped this flag upside down. Little opossums. think we're gonna call it there. What we have done is progress, pride, opossum, questioning, not out, straight or cis, friend or partner, opossum. That is not straight pride, opossum. Please do not get it twisted. I just wanted someone who didn't like represent one of the flags, but was either in the friendship or relationship. Hope that makes sense. Non-binary opossum, trans opossum, agender opossum, genderqueer opossum, underage under. It makes sense for my brain if they're grouped together. That's why it's over there. Asexual opossum, aromantic opossum, and bisexual opossum. I don't know, I just figured if we were doing like couples or friendships or whoever would like use this, that everyone should be here in some capacity, and I figured that a possum with a rainbow hat would sum up everyone who's like not either labeled or who can't like be out, or like maybe in a relationship and is straight or cis but is very supportive of their partner or friends. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. My hummus is gone. I am gonna take a second, and then we're gonna play a round of fruit salad. At least one round. Because I realized after like starting these guys, I forgot to do my laundry. And I kinda need to do that. Yeah, I started my laundry and forgot. I need to do that. Hang on, I want to see how this looks. Because I did something else. I pushed more buttons while I was pushing the other buttons. What if we had 2 facts today? I feel like 2 facts is in order. Oviraptor means egg thief, a name given because the first fossil was found near a nest of eggs thought to belong to another dinosaur. Subsequent finds, however, revealed it was actually protecting its own nest. Ooh. How do we feel about the pigeon there? Is Pidge okay there? Look at that chiller. Do I need to move them? They are a little in the way. I'm gonna like... try that. Okay. I'll stop now. We'll do one run because I absolutely forgot about my laundry. Let's see if those kiss. They should. They didn't? They're just stuck? Aw. Fine. Have to do everything myself. I kind of want to make another coffee. I could kind of go for another coffee. Peach already is awesome. Let's go. Okay, okay. But have you considered 10,000? Because I'd really like 10,000. Okay, we're starting to get a little too high for my liking right now. I've gotta get this. Gotta get us down. Think small. Think small thoughts. Be small. You are small. You are tiny. Be smaller. It's not working. Fricky, why did you go over there? Insane. Okay. Oh, this is. What is happening? Okay. Okay. Now consider. Yeah, that. They're touching and they didn't. No. Oh, that strawberry might be my undoing. This is bad. Okay. This should not still be in play. I'm so... Oof, okay. Yeah, no. Okay, we need one more. We need one more. We need one more. We need one more. That's such a bad score. Lemon! Oh, okay. That works too, that works too. Let's see. Starting to get high again. Oh no. I thought this would go over. Oh, it didn't go over. Okay. Shoot. Abort. Why would you fall that direction? That's so weird of you. Everything constantly going the opposite way that I need it to is just rancid. Okay, that kind of helps. Oh my god, it triggered on that last one. No. That's the direction you chose. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I just want to get rid of some of these smaller ones that are going to clutter up the bottom. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh no. There we go. I need any of these peaches to figure out what they're doing. This one pineapple just keeps constantly moving up, and that's not okay. There we go. Wrong. What do you mean? What do I do? The fact that this is still in play feels diabolical. Ah. Well. That is it. Because I have to do my laundry. One second. Where is it? I need to save something for next time so I have it. That is gonna do it for stream. Take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, do something nice for yourself. I will see you Thursday, Friday, sometime in the other part of the week that is not this part of the week. Unsure. Probably gonna finish up the opossums, two different looking animals. My brain is making it soup again. It's disgusting. Don't try it. We'll finish up the opossums, probably. And I had a plan. I think it was gonna be that we were gonna try games, or it was just gonna be games. I don't know which. I'm sorry. I don't remember at the moment, honestly. But thanks for a fun stream. I will get the frogs posted. They will probably not be stickers just because I think they're funnier how they are. But yeah, see you when I see you.